Hi guys! In today's video we'll be making these mini doll shoes. I wanted to make a pair of sneakers which requires a doll with a flat foot, so I'll be making these for my BJD doll, but you can also make them for any type of doll that has a flat foot, for instance a made to move Barbie. To make the pattern for the main part of the shoe, we're gonna need to make some basic measurements. Firstly, you're gonna measure around the bottom of the foot, going all the way around to the tip where you want the tip part to start. Draw this measurement onto a piece of paper in a straight line. Then you want to measure from the heel going up onto the ankle where you want your shoe to stop. Draw this measurement onto the previous one going up from the middle. Then measure around the top of the ankle, leaving a space where the shoe is going to be open. Draw that on top of the previous one in the middle again. Then you want to connect the two outer points with the curve like so. After holding the pattern up to the doll's foot to make adjustments, I made the curve a little higher on mine and ended up with this base pattern. Now pick out your fabric. I went for a pink canvas fabric for the outside and a white one for the inside lining. Trace the pattern onto the wrong side of the pink fabric using fabric chalk. Then place the pink fabric right sides to right sides with a piece of the white and pin the two together. Then sew along the top to stitch the two together. Once the two pieces has been sewn together, you want to cut away the excess around the top, then cut small slits into the fabric to make it easier to flip it right sides out. Now turn it right sides out and use an iron to flatten it. I'm adding additional detail by sewing around the outer edge again. Add more lines of stitches to define the different parts of the shoe. Then we want to add holes for the shoelaces. Space them out evenly and then use a small pair of scissors to cut them out. To keep the fabric from fraying and make it all look nice and neat, I took some polymer clay and made some small tiny circles, baked them and then glued them to each side of the hole. And here's the main piece done. For the inner sole, trace the doll's foot onto a piece of cardstock, making sure to round off the tip and then cut it out. Stick this piece temporarily onto the doll's foot using some sticky tack. Then take the main piece we just made and then glue this around the edge of the bottom sole and up under. For the tip of the shoe, I took a piece of the white fabric, folded it in half to make it opaque, and then glued this to the sole in the front. And here's the shoe so far. Next you want to draw out a pattern for your tongue piece, which should fit in like so. Trace it onto a piece of the pink and white fabric like we did the main piece, sew them together, turn it right sides out, and then glue it in place. Now we can lace up the top of the shoe. For this I used some 1.5mm satin ribbon, which was the thinnest I could find. And that's the top part of the shoe done. Now for the bottom sole, I took some more polymer clay, rolled this out pretty thick, and then cut out the trace of the sole, baked this completely, and then glued this onto the bottom. For the trim, I took some 6mm ribbon, used acrylic paint to paint on the details before gluing it around the bottom. And that's our shoe done. Make the other one the same way, and then we can put them on our doll. And here's my pair of shoes together. I wanted a very girly pair of shoes, which is why I went for the pink, but you can obviously make them in any color you like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in a new one real soon. Bye!